In June 1941, Germany launched Operation Barbarossa, the largest invasion in history, targeting Stalingrad as a strategic and symbolic prize. Hitler's forces advanced rapidly, exploiting blitzkrieg tactics. By August 1942, the Sixth Army reached Stalingrad's outskirts, aiming to cripple Soviet industry and morale. The stage was set for a brutal showdown. Stalingrad's civilians and soldiers transformed the city into a fortress. Women and children built barricades, while Red Army units dug trenches along the Volga River. Stalin's order, "not one step back," fueled their resolve. Factories kept producing tanks even as bombs fell, symbolizing the USSR's desperate determination to resist. On August 23, 1942, the Luftwaffe unleashed a firestorm, dropping 1,000 tons of bombs in 48 hours. Over 40,000 civilians died as Stalingrad became a hellscape of rubble and flames. The destruction, however, backfired. Collapsed buildings created natural fortifications, forcing Germans into deadly close-quarters combat. Sergeant Yakov Pavlov and his platoon turned a 4-story apartment into a fortress, holding it for 58 days against relentless German assaults. Using rubble as cover, they repelled tanks with Molotov cocktails and sniper fire. Pavlov's house became a symbol of Soviet resistance, proving small units could defy overwhelming odds. With Germans controlling 90% of the city, Soviets relied on the Volga River for reinforcements and supplies. Boats crossing under artillery fire suffered 30% casualty rates. One survivor recalled, "The water was red with blood." Yet, these desperate crossings kept Soviet defenses alive, enabling the eventual counterattack. In November 1942, Zhukov launched Operation Uranus, a massive pincer movement targeting weak Romanian and Italian flanks. Within days, 300,000 Axis troops were encircled. Hitler's refusal to allow a breakout doomed the Sixth Army. The tables had turned. Now Germans faced starvation and Soviet revenge. Trapped without supplies, German soldiers endured negative 30 degrees Celsius temperatures, eating horses and rats. Frostbite and starvation reduced the Sixth Army to skeletons. One diary entry read, "We are not soldiers anymore, just freezing corpses." By January 1943, 50,000 Germans had died from cold alone. Despite hopeless odds, Hitler forbade surrender, promoting Paulus to field marshal, a hint to commit suicide. Paulus defied him, capitulating on January 31, 1943. His capture marked Germany's first surrendered field marshal, a humiliation that shattered the myth of Nazi invincibility. In February 1943, Soviet forces stormed the last Nazi-held pockets. Flamethrowers cleared bunkers. White flags appeared amid ruins. A Soviet officer wrote, "The ground was more iron than earth." The Sixth Army's remnants surrendered. 91,000 marched into captivity, most never returning. Stalingrad's fall cost over 1.2 million lives, but marked the war's turning point. Germany's eastern advance halted. Soviet morale soared. For the survivors, the battle became a testament to human endurance. As one veteran said, "In Stalingrad, we learned the price of victory and of fascism's defeat."